Good morning, everybody. It is a good morning. I'm just out here waiting for the clouds to clear up, and I thought it'd be a great moment and opportunity to explain to you the cost associated with getting a private pilot certificate. So here are my numbers to get my private pilot certificate in the year 2024. So the total cost was $10,192.99. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. I'm just kidding, we'll give you more information. So a little bit of the breakdown here for costs. For fuel, I spent $1,121.85. For my instructor, at $50 an hour, I spent $3,424.94. The airplane I was flying was a Cessna 150, and this airplane actually right behind me. The rent on that airplane on average was $60 dry. That total came out to $3,270.73. Miscellaneous. I filed that miscellaneous expenses as ground school, Garmin Pilot, my headset, which cost quite a bit, my FFA, third class medical, the written test, protractor, sectional, 4-flight batteries, and the check ride. That total came out to $2,375.45. All for that grand total of $10,192.99. Now without those miscellaneous costs, which some of them like your check ride you have to include, excluding those, just fuel, instructor, and plane rental, that total was $7,817.52. I began by getting my private pilot certificate in November of 2023. But I really didn't start training. I only did a discovery flight during that time. I didn't start my training until about January. During that time, I had many cancellations due to wonderful Minnesota weather in the winter. Then I progressed throughout the winter. When summer weather got closer, weather was better, and I took and passed my private pilot check ride June 26th of 2024. Some tips I want to give you for trying to get a private pilot certificate cheaper is 1, save money before you start. Why would you want to save money before you start? Because flying is expensive, and when you start flying, you want to keep flying. You don't want to fly for a month, stop for 2 months, start flying again, because you're going to lose the skills. It's best to be steady and consistent. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2. Look for smaller airports. I think in Minnesota there's 130 some airports. I'll put the correct number up here. Why is they looking for smaller airports? 1, they typically have people who have airplanes, and pretty much every airport has some form of flight instructor. Hopefully good ones. Plus, the cost of the airplanes around there seem to be a little cheaper than if you go to big city flight schools and whatnot. Get your ground school done and written early on in your flight training. This will help you excel at your flight training faster and be able to get you a lower amount of hours before you take the check ride. Look around. I can't say this enough, but in many situations, the more you just look around for good deals, the more likely you are to find one. So talk to people. Pilots are great to work with. The aviation community as a whole is super nice. And so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you some insight into how much it costs to get a private pilot certificate. Take care.